Here we are at the Bradford County Courthouse, where they are unveiling the first public atheist monument. And we're gonna go check it out. Alright, so here is the monument that is being unveiled later today. The first public atheist monument. We're gonna check it out once that's unveiled later today. Alright, so here we are. Here is the newly installed atheist monument. Here's a quote from Madeleine Murray O'Hare. Let's give it a quick read. An atheist believes that a hospital should be built instead of a church. Now, is that prescribing what every atheist believes? Because it's saying an atheist believes that. You know, if you want to say atheism is just a minimal commitment to the non-belief in God, then why is it saying what atheists believe? Because atheism is a religion. It is becoming a religion in America. You see, they have organizations, they have monuments. How long is it before they have buildings and congregations, churches, with beliefs? This is a religion, folks.
Hi, I'm David Silverman, President of American Atheists.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for answering a few questions. So, are you an atheist?
I am indeed an atheist. I've been an atheist since I was young, and actually I had my first atheistic thought. Let's go over there where they're not talking.
My name is Rick Wingrove. I'm with American Atheists. I'm the Capital Region Director for American Atheists down here in Stark, Florida for the dedication of this thing. Excuse me 1 second, Sean. I apologize.
No, that's fine. That's fine. All right, what's your name?
I'm Daniel Custer.
All right, Daniel.
Actually, can I ask where you're from?
My name is Sean. I run a YouTube channel called VenomFangX.
I think I might have heard of it.
You might have.
Okay.
All right, and so you may end up on my YouTube channel if that's cool with you.
Sure.
All right, Daniel, are you an atheist?
I am an atheist.
All right. Hi there.
Hello.
How you doing? What's your name?
Jiddu Avery.
All right. Are you an atheist?
No.
What's your name?
Danny Murphy.
Danny, thanks so much for doing this. Are you an atheist?
No.
Oh. Now, this I found very revealing. You see, on the Ten Commandments, if you look closely, there is some fresh tomato. Fresh tomato. You see, they talked about fairness yesterday. You know, I really don't think atheists want fairness. I think what they want is to get rid of God. I think they hate God.
Short of the glory of God. This is public. It's a public place.
I went around giving out this pamphlet yesterday. It says, "Do you want a world without God?" And everyone I walked up to said, yeah, I want a world without God. So I gave this to them and I said, enjoy. All right, guys, what is your reaction to that? I guess you haven't read the back yet, but...
No, I haven't read the back.
I haven't read the back either.
All right, I'm going to come back in a few minutes. Now it's interesting, Madeleine Murray O'Hare is quoted as having quoted Aleister Crowley. So there is a link between the hatred of God, Satanism, and this monument. This is not merely about fairness, this is about man's hatred of God.
Hey guys, Eric Hovind here with CreationToday.org along with Daniel Johnson from The Truth Group and Sean from
VenomFangX.
So number one, I find it interesting that they've created this monument out of the foundations of the earth that God made at the very beginning. I thought that was kind of cool.
Speaking of foundations, this bench is falling apart.
We're being pretty careful. We've already fixed it for him 3 times, and it is, we'll be careful not to break it.
Pretty much every time you sit on it, it slides apart. It's a 3-piece bench, and all 3 pieces are kind of separate from each other. It's really poorly designed. This is awful.
Although, you know, it's sort of like how atheism is built on a rocky, sandy foundation that Jesus warned us about. He said, don't build your house on a...
You mean Rocky as in Rocky, or Rocky as in rock?
Rocky is in Sylvester Stallone.
Oh.
He's awesome.
How do you know the age of a fossil?
I know the age of the fossil. 5 minutes from now.
You can just name the process.
Can't remember at this moment.
Radiometric dating, would that be one of them? Okay. So, how do you know the age of sediment? Sedimentary rocks? Same answer, you don't know the name of the processes? How do you know the age of a fossil?
How do I know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
All right. How do you know the age of sediment? Sedimentary rocks?
Again, I don't know. I haven't been trained in that.
Okay.
So.
All right. So, yeah, here's a quote from Madeline Murray O'Hare, and she begins by saying, "An atheist believes."
Hold it! Sean, is there a problem with that?
Yeah. Isn't atheism about what they don't believe?
It is, isn't it, Daniel? How many times did we interview people yesterday and we said, what does an atheist believe? And they said, an atheism is the lack of belief in something. Yet here we have an atheist believes, an atheist believes, an atheist believes and strives, an atheist... They do believe things. What do you know about that?
And it's on their monument, so obviously they must agree about that.
But they say atheism doesn't have any universal beliefs that they all agree on.
So this atheism is a religion.
Of course,
Yes.
I was really
All atheism is a
actually
religion.
kind of happy to see atheism come out and show that it's a religious belief. I thought that was pretty cool.
The nice thing about it is sitting on this bench, you can still read the 10 Commandments right there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a perfect spot to just sit here and ponder the 10 Commandments. I like that.
Not only that, this bench has scripture references on it. I found that fascinating.
All over it.
Yeah.
But only from the Christian Bible.
That's right.
Now that's kind of puzzling, isn't it? How come the atheists don't really care as much about the Hindus and the Buddhists and things like that? They really get upset about the Christian God. By the way, it's the only God, in case you didn't know. All the others are
Fake.
Not real.
idols. Idols.
Someone tell that truck to be quiet.
Yeah, so they say that it's a celebration of their unbelief in God.
Yeah.
So they don't like any kind of form of God at all. But if you come here and you read all these quotes and all these scriptures, it's all against the true God of the Bible.
That's a
So,
good point.
Nothing about Muslims, nothing
Now,
about anything else.
Would they erect a monument to something else that they didn't believe
I was
in?
about to say, I am looking forward to your monuments at the mall talking about your disbelief in Santa Claus.
And I want those right next to the Santa display during Christmas time.
You better be consistent,
They're all
Mr.
waiting
Atheist.
in line to see Santa Claus. You need to have a monument right there in the public free space zone to Santa Claus.
They
I
are
think that would be cool.
A-Clausists.
Yes, a Santas.
A-Santas. Okay.
Like, you have an atheist monument now. Are you going to be erecting any monuments to other things you don't believe in?
No.
They think that it's wrong to put religious monuments on public ground. And so if it's wrong, what are they going to do? Put a religious monument on public ground.
Hypocrites.
Yep. And we also learned that atheists don't really believe what they claim to believe. Because they claim to not believe, but yet they believe. And they behave as though they believe stuff. They're very excited about it. So that's what we have learned.
So when I talked to the president of the atheist organization that installed the monument, he asked me, when I told him I was a Christian, he asked me, so how did I feel about the monument? And you know what I said? I said, I think it's a great idea, because what it does is it gets a whole bunch of atheists whom we never would have the opportunity to share the gospel with, to get them out into the public sphere, into the arena, so that we can actually talk to them and hand out tracts and tell them the truth about how to go to heaven when they die. So, hey, I think it's great. They should install lots of atheist monuments and bring them out of their basements, out into the public, out into the light, so that they can learn the truth.